So the old answer of what happens if you jump into a black hole is you go to the end of time. That's this pure Einstein, right? You get spaghettified on your way to the end of time, which means you get stretched infinitely actually, and then squashed, and you get dissociated into a train of atoms, and then everything goes to the end of time. Now, as of 2019, I would say, we think that if you think of yourself as information, so if you think of let's say, think very 2022, right? Let's say you burn a book. We're very fashionable in today's current political climate. So burn a book and collect everything that comes out of the book, all the ashes and all the gas and everything. Then in principle, you can reconstruct the book. Not in practice, right? But you can imagine if you collect every single thing and measure it, in principle, you can reconstruct the book. Information is conserved in all of physics, which means that, so basically, if you can measure everything perfectly, you can predict what happened in the past and what's going to happen in the future. It's called determinism, right? So the old picture of black holes, and Stephen Hawking believed this for a long time, had a bet about it actually, is that they seem like they destroy information. But you can just kind of see it goes to the end of time, right? It's gone. And then they evaporate away, and it seemed that there was no way, even if you gathered all the Hawking radiation that had come off for trillions of years, there's no way you could reconstruct what went in. So therefore, if you jumped into a black hole, you'd be erased from the universe. But that breaks pretty much every law of physics. Like, things don't erase information. They scramble it up, make it difficult to read, but they don't just destroy it. But now we think, actually, no, even black holes don't destroy information. So it turns out that now we think, and this is very 2022 papers, right? If you jumped into a black hole, then we do think that if a super being in the far future could collect every bit of Hawking radiation that came off the black hole for trillions and trillions of years and stick it into a giant quantum computer, then they could reconstruct everything that fell in. So actually, in some sense, you come out. Stephen Hawking had a bet with John Preskill about this. So, and it was, I can't remember, I think it was the 90s when he conceded the bet. It might have been the late 80s. But so he had a bet, and the bet was that Stephen's calculation initially from the 70s said that black holes destroy information. And so he thought that was true for a long time. And he had a bet with John Preskill. And it turned out that the bet was a set of encyclopedias. So whoever lost the bet would have to give the other one a set of encyclopedias. And John Preskill asked for baseball encyclopedias. And because of some work by someone called Maldacena, actually, ultimately, Stephen said, no, they don't destroy information. The information comes out. It's conserved. So he conceded the bet and gave John Preskill the encyclopedias. He said, what I should have done is I should have burnt the encyclopedias and given him the ashes. Because all the information is still there. Right?